if you go on Amazon right now and look for the cheapest target bow you can find, you will come across this guy right here. This is the Sanlita Hero 8, technically a kid's target bow, technically a woman's bow, not built for me. But I mean, hey, let's see how good a Amazon bow from China can be. They made COVID, why can't they make a good target bow, right? So I'm just gonna get straight into it, in all honesty. I set this thing up, and when I say set up, that's very generous. You can see, I mean, the cable on the rest isn't really done right. The D-loop, I just threw a D-loop on. Haven't tuned this thing. Pretty much all I did was made sure that I can shoot this bow you know, at 3 feet. So now let's go out to 20 yards and see where it hits with the first arrow. Yeah, I'll talk more about it, but I just want to see if this thing shoots. 20 yards, here we are. Guys, we might be cooking this video. That hit on target at least, but I think this might be doable to get a good round going here. So first things first, yes, I know I'm shooting this thing left-handed when it's a right-handed bow. They don't make left-handed bows for this, so I have to deal with it. Second of all, to adjust the scope, you have to turn the entire scope housing whichever direction you want. So that hit a little right. I don't have a second camera today, guys, sorry. We're just gonna have to deal with it, but little right, little high. So let's go ahead and see if we can just kind of adjust this thing out real quick. And then I'll probably move the camera so I have a better angle of the target here. And we'll see how I do. I'm thinking shoot a full, maybe like half Vegas round with this thing, put 15 arrows through it, see how we do, and just kind of talk about it. Because in all honesty, Sanlita sent this bow out to me, and I haven't shot it, haven't messed with it or anything, but if you can get a bow, especially for a kid, to be $300 with everything that comes in this package here and shoot actually decent, I don't see why you wouldn't use it. But you know what, for this one, let's change the camera angle so you actually see where I'm hitting, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, here we go. Third arrow, 20 yards. Like I said, not sighted in at all. We'll go ahead and see where we're hitting. Went ahead and adjusted it a little bit. That second arrow was pretty good left and right, just low. So let's put an arrow down range. Guys, we might be on target with this thing. All right, fourth arrow here in this little warm up, and then we'll actually start shooting for score. Guys, I hate to say it, but we're already shooting 9s with this thing, and this is 4 arrows in at 20 yards. So let's go ahead and at least get on target with a 10, and then we'll be good to go. We'll actually start scoring this thing. Hit a little low, so I'm gonna go ahead, put a quick little turn in there. And then honestly, left and right, I think is gonna be about as good as we can get it, just with how we adjust this thing. So let's shoot here and see how this arrow falls. Guys, I think that might be a 10, if I'm not mistaken. I'll tell you what, that's not gonna pass in the final rounds of a shoot-off at Vegas, but at the local archery range, that's a 10. So a little bit about this bow, right? What is it? What do you get with it? What's it worth? Anything like that. Like I said, it's the Sanlita Hero 8 target bow. It's technically like a junior bow, everything like that, but everything that you see on this bow, it ships with. You get a front bar, a back bar, you get a adjustable target style sight, you get a rest, which I haven't seen a rest like this before. Definitely don't think it's probably the most high quality rest. but it comes with it. It also comes with a little bow jack stand, an arm guard if you don't know how to shoot right and you hit your arm. And then you have like a finger sling, which actually, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna take that thing and use that myself with my target bow because finger slings help quite a bit. But for what this thing is, you know, honestly, I have it kind of put out to its max right now. It doesn't go out past 29 inches in draw length, and I think it bottoms out at like 40 pounds. So this thing definitely, like, it's gonna feel the worst for me right now because bows feel better when they're in kind of their bell curve of what they're built for. But with that being said, for what this thing has on it, for how expensive it is, and honestly just for how quick I set it up, I mean, this is the most true to form, like out of the box build that I've done. I literally threw a D-loop on there, and I just put the rest on, and I put it in a press to be able to get the rest cable inside of my bow cable. And that's it. And you know, I totally did that because I wanted to see how much this thing could do just by itself without me working on it, and not because I didn't have time and didn't want to set this bow up, in all honesty, and just wanted to come film a fun video. That's totally not why. But I mean, yeah, it shoots pretty nice. You know, I mean, if I had a kid, which I don't that I know of, and wanted to get them a bow if they were just getting interested in it, I mean, you could get like a diamond hunting bow. Or even like a Bear compound bow, one of their starter ones, like the Legit or something. No, actually the Legits aren't even this cheap now that I'm thinking about it. So yeah, I mean, for the bang for your buck to get this thing, it's honestly a very reasonable deal. And let's be honest, any bow that you get in this price range, it's gonna be made in China either way. So like, I understand you wanna support American companies, you wanna buy American made. It's not really possible in this price range. There's not gonna be a lot of bows that are made in America that you can get for, you know, sub $400. That's just kind of a pill that you're gonna have to swallow, right? That's just how things are nowadays. But yeah, honestly, I mean, this thing is shooting pretty decent. I'm kind of surprised. I wanna go ahead and put it through the ringer here and shoot 15 arrows with it. We'll do like a half Vegas round and just multiply that by 2 and see what type of score this thing puts up with a Vegas round. In all honesty, if I put a little bit more time behind this bow, I feel like you could get pretty good scores, especially if you're a right-handed shooter shooting this thing. But being a lefty with less than 10 arrows on this thing, let's go ahead and see what this thing can put up in a Vegas format. So let's get to it. Okay, Vegas, baby, 20 yards. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it one more time here because I hit a little low that time. Let's go ahead, play it for keeps. We'll start here and see what we put up in 5 rounds. Okay, that looks like a right 8. I'll tell you, with how light this thing is, it's moving quite a bit. Ooh, there we go. I feel like that was a 9-10 liner possibly. Up and down looks good on those. I think it's just the left and right, but in all honesty, when you're shooting a right-handed bow, as a lefty, you are gonna have some torque that is not meant to be there. Here we go, last arrow of the first round. I'll let that one down. Gosh, I'm taking it serious. This is a lot more nervous than I thought I'd be shooting this thing once I realized it can actually put up some good arrows. Whew. All right, so here we have it. Oh, that's a 9. That's a liner 9 right there, but that's a 9. So we have 8, 9, 10. That's a liner 10 also. So first end, 27 points. Okay, you know what? Those all were like 9-8 liners, but they all hit pretty close to each other. Ooh, never mind. Wait a minute. Guys, we might need to call up Bodie Turner and get him shooting one of these things. That's 2 10s and a 9 right there. That's 29 points on round 3. So what? That's 56 out of 60 total points through 2 rounds. So, hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, guys. Okay, going in to end number 3, 56 points on the board. Shooting a little low still, so I'm gonna go ahead and adjust that just a skosh low, because that last shot I felt hang low, but the other 2 were just on the bottom of the 10. So I believe that we can get these in there. Peep sight again, gotta remember this. Here we are. Starter end 3. I don't even know where that one hit. It's so hard shooting this thing left-handed because everything is on the right side. So when I'm shooting with both eyes open, my non-dominant eye isn't catching any of the downrange stuff because like the sight and everything is in the way. So all I have is looking through this tiny peep here, plus a magnified scope. So there is very little hope to get a clear picture. I think that one hung low. I think that one was an 8 for sure. Okay. That one hugged the 9. We have a 10 for sure. So 10 and 2 9s. There we go. We have a 28-point game. So 84. Okay, so 84 out of 90 possible points going into the start of end 4. End 4, here we go. I don't know how the commentators at Vegas or Lancaster do this because shoot, I'm doing this for half a Vegas round and I'm already running out of stuff to say, let alone, you know, a whole match for multiple divisions. I think that one was in the 9. I don't know, I feel like if I just keep calling them 9s and they keep hitting the 10s, that might be kind of a good luck thing. But I wasn't pulling through that hard that time and I definitely felt it hit low on the target because of it. So let's remember our back tension. That one hit low for sure. Ooh, I might have punched that 10 right there. Might have punched that 10. That's a 10. That one is definitely hugging the line on a 9. There we go. And then it's definitely an 8. So 27. So what we had 84. So 84 plus 27, that's 91 plus 20. You're gonna have, holy cow, that took way, that took so long for me to figure out. We have 111. 111 out of 120 total points, so we're down 9. Honestly, if I can somehow spin 2 10s and a 9 right here, I'm gonna be pretty happy with it because that means that I am within 10 points of a perfect game with an Amazon bow that I have less than, you know, less than 40 arrows through at this point. So I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead, test it out. No, I felt that one pull to the right too. That one broke like in the 7, I'm pretty sure. Dang it. Oh, I hate that. There we go. Boom. Finish it off with an X. Hold your applause. Hold your applause, please. So I'll be honest. This one here, that sucked. This one here, that sucked also. So we're running 111 plus a 7 plus an 8 plus a 10, guys. 136. So honestly, 136 out of 150, let's multiply that by 2. So honestly, multiplying that by 2, you get 272. If I put up a 272 with a Amazon bow at a Vegas competition that I had never shot before. I have less than 50 arrows through. Honestly, I like that a lot. I like my odds of being able to shoot this thing pretty decent if I get some time behind it. And honestly, I want to revisit this. I want to kind of get this thing dialed in, get it tuned, and just get it shooting right. And I want to see what I can do with this thing after some time behind it. I want to see if I can put up maybe a 150, maybe something in the 290s, if I do a full round, and just kind of see how I roll. Because honestly, this little bow surprised me quite a bit. So I don't know if you guys enjoyed it. If you guys think that this bow is a good option for a kid or maybe a lady who's wanting to shoot but she doesn't want to hunt and she doesn't want to spend a ton of money, and it's a good bow for them to get, or some youth archer, anything like that. If you think that this bow is a viable option for some people after the score that I just put up with it, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, let me know as well. The best way to let me know that you guys enjoyed the video is to subscribe. So go ahead, click that subscribe button, click on notifications, stick around for more videos to come. I'm back after a little bit of a break. I had to get married, do all that stuff. But I'm back making videos. I'm very excited for it, guys. At the end of the day, have an absolutely blessed one. I will see you guys in the next video.